Hey Capricorn, I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, what came through is something I need to share with you right away because this energy is absolutely incredible. So I asked the cards about this golden news that is coming your way, and how everything is about to turn around for you in the most unexpected way, and what I got back literally gave me chills. The first card that came out is the Seven of Wands in Capricorn. Let me tell you something about this card that most people do not understand. This is not just about defending yourself anymore. The Seven of Wands here is showing me that you have been in battle mode for so long, and you have been fighting and pushing and defending your ground against circumstances that felt like they were never going to end. I am seeing someone who has been standing their ground, while everything around them seemed to be crumbling and falling apart. But here is what the universe wants you to know through this card. That fighting energy, that defensive stance you have been in is about to completely shift. The Seven of Wands is telling me that all of those battles you fought were not in vain. Every single time you stood up for yourself, every time you refused to give up, even when it felt like the entire world was against you, that was building something. You were building your strength, your resilience, your unshakable foundation. And now, Capricorn, the universe is saying that phase is ending. You do not need to fight anymore because what is coming is going to flow to you naturally. I am seeing that all those obstacles that felt impossible to overcome are about to just dissolve. It is like you have been pushing against a heavy door for months or maybe even years, and suddenly that door is going to swing open effortlessly. The energy is shifting from resistance to flow, and this is huge for you. This card is confirming that yes, you faced adversity, and yes, it was real and difficult, but the cure for that adversity is already on its way to you. You defended your position, and now you are about to reap the rewards of that persistence. Now, the second card is the Two of Swords, and this is fascinating because initially you might think this is about indecision, but that is not what I am getting here at all. The Two of Swords in this reading is showing me that there has been something you have been deliberately not looking at. Maybe there was information you were avoiding, or a truth you were not ready to face, or perhaps you were stuck between two choices and you just froze. But Capricorn, the universe is telling you through this card that the blindfold is coming off. Whatever you have been unable to see clearly is about to become crystal clear. I am getting that there might have been a situation where you felt like you did not have enough information to make a decision, or maybe you were protecting yourself from painful truth by staying in denial. The Two of Swords here is the moment before clarity arrives. It is that suspended state where you know something is about to shift, but you are still in the darkness. But here is the golden news part. The universe is showing me that this suspended state is ending very soon. You are about to receive information or insight that is going to make everything make sense. All those confusing situations, all those moments where you felt stuck between two impossible choices, that is about to resolve itself. And when it does, Capricorn, you are going to wonder why you could not see it before. The answer was there all along, but you needed to be in the darkness for a little while to truly appreciate the light when it comes. This card is telling me that your intuition is about to kick into high gear and you are going to just know what to do. The mental stress, the confusion, the feeling of being torn between two paths that is ending, and clarity is rushing in to take its place. The third card is the High Priestess in Capricorn. When this card shows up in a reading about golden news and everything turning around, you need to pay very close attention because this is one of the most spiritually powerful cards in the entire deck. The High Priestess is telling me that you have been receiving messages from the universe, but maybe you have been second-guessing them or dismissing them as coincidence. But I need you to understand something really important here. Your intuition has been trying to guide you toward this breakthrough for a while now. Those gut feelings you have been having, those dreams that felt significant, those random thoughts that pop into your head at strange times, those are not random at all. The High Priestess is the divine feminine energy, the keeper of secrets, the one who knows things that cannot be explained logically. And she is showing up in your reading to tell you that you are being divinely guided right now. Everything that is about to turn around in your life is not just luck or coincidence. This is something that has been orchestrated on a spiritual level. I am seeing that there are forces working behind the scenes that you cannot see yet, but they are absolutely working in your favor. The High Priestess wants you to trust your inner knowing even when it does not make logical sense. She is telling me that you are going to receive insights and understanding that come from a deep place within you, and when you follow that guidance, everything is going to align perfectly. This card is also showing me that there might be hidden information or secrets that are about to be revealed, and these revelations are going to work completely in your favor. Something that was hidden in the shadows is coming into the light, and it is going to change everything for the better. The High Priestess is your confirmation that magic is real, and it is happening in your life right now. The fourth card that came through is the Devil, and I know this might seem scary at first, but stay with me, because in this context, the Devil is actually incredibly positive. The Devil represents bondage, addiction, restriction, and feeling trapped, but when this card shows up in a reading about things turning around, it means that those chains are breaking. Capricorn, you have been held back by something. Maybe it was a limiting belief about yourself, or maybe it was an actual situation or relationship that had you feeling stuck and powerless. Maybe it was financial stress that felt like a prison, or maybe it was your own fears and doubts keeping you small. The Devil is showing me that whatever has been keeping you trapped is losing its power over you. I am seeing that you are about to have a moment of realization where you suddenly see that you had the power all along to free yourself. It is like you have been sitting in a prison cell with an unlocked door, and you just did not know you could walk out anytime you wanted. The universe is about to show you where you have been giving your power away, and once you see it, you are going to reclaim that power so fast. The Devil in this position is telling me that the adversity you faced was partly created by these invisible chains, and now that you are breaking free from them, everything is going to transform rapidly. This could also indicate that you are releasing toxic patterns or situations that were draining your energy. Maybe there was a person or a habit or a way of thinking that was keeping you stuck in struggle, and that is ending now. The golden news is that you are stepping into your full power, and nothing is going to hold you back anymore. Freedom is coming, Capricorn, and with that freedom comes opportunity and abundance and success that was blocked before. Card number 5 is the Nine of Swords, and this is interesting because the Nine of Swords is typically associated with anxiety, worry, and sleepless nights. But in this reading, it is showing me the end of that cycle. You have been through a period of intense mental anguish, Capricorn. I am seeing someone who has spent so many nights lying awake, worried about the future, worried about money, worried about whether things were ever going to get better. The Nine of Swords represents that dark night of the soul where it feels like your fears are completely overwhelming you. But here is what the universe wants you to know. That period is ending. The Nine of Swords in this context is showing me the last of your worries, the final chapter of that difficult time. Everything you have been afraid of, everything that has been keeping you up at night with anxiety that is about to be resolved. I am getting that some of your fears might have been worse than the actual reality, and you are about to see that clearly. The universe is bringing you peace of mind. After everything you have been through, after all the stress and worry and fear, you are about to enter a period of mental calm and clarity. The nightmares are ending, both literal and metaphorical. This card is telling me that the adversity you faced had a huge mental and emotional component. Maybe you were dealing with depression or severe anxiety or just overwhelming stress about your circumstances. But that energy is lifting. You are going to wake up one day very soon and realize that you feel lighter, that the heavy weight you have been carrying in your mind is gone. The Nine of Swords is confirmation that your mental health is about to improve dramatically, and when your mind is at peace, everything else in your life can flourish. Now the 6th card is the Ace of Swords in Capricorn. This is where things get really exciting because the Ace of Swords represents a breakthrough moment of clarity and truth cutting through confusion. This is the card of mental breakthroughs, new ideas, sudden realizations, and absolute clarity. After the confusion of the Two of Swords and the anxiety of the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords comes in like a lightning bolt of understanding. I am seeing that you are about to have a major aha moment where everything suddenly makes sense. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, and it cuts through all the illusions and confusion and doubt. You are going to see your situation with complete clarity, and that clarity is going to empower you to take decisive action. This card is telling me that new information is coming, and it is information that changes everything. Maybe you are going to learn something that completely shifts your perspective, or maybe you are going to have an idea that solves a problem you have been struggling with for ages. The Ace of Swords represents the power of the mind used in its highest form. Your thinking is about to become incredibly sharp and clear. I am also getting that this card indicates victory through truth. If there has been any situation where you felt misunderstood or where lies or deceptions were causing problems, the truth is about to come out and it is going to vindicate you completely. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning in the mental realm. You are starting fresh with a clear mind and powerful new ideas and the confidence that comes from knowing the truth. This is the card that says, yes, Everything is about to turn around because you are seeing things as they truly are, and that vision is giving you the power to create massive change. The seventh card is the Five of Cups, and this might seem like a sad card because it traditionally represents loss and disappointment, but in this reading, it is showing me something really profound. The Five of Cups is the card of someone looking at three spilled cups, while two full cups stand behind them unnoticed. This card is about perspective. Yes, you have experienced loss, Capricorn. Yes, there were things that did not work out the way you hoped. Yes, there was disappointment and grief and maybe even betrayal, but the universe is showing you this card to remind you that while you were focused on what went wrong, there were blessings you did not even notice. The Five of Cups in this reading is about shifting your perspective from loss to gratitude. I am seeing that you are about to turn around metaphorically and see those two full cups that have been there all along. You are going to realize that even in your darkest times, there were gifts, there were lessons, there were small miracles that you overlooked because you were so focused on the pain. This card is part of how everything turns around for you. When you shift your focus from what you lost to what you still have and what is still possible, your entire energy changes. The universe responds to that shift and suddenly opportunities start flowing again. The Five of Cups is also telling me that it is time to stop dwelling on the past. Whatever happened, happened, and you cannot change it, but you can choose how you move forward from here. The golden news is that you are ready to make that choice now. You are ready to pick up those remaining cups and move forward with gratitude and hope instead of staying stuck in grief and regret. Card number 8 is the Ace of Cups, and now we are getting into the really beautiful energy because the Ace of Cups represents new emotional beginnings, love, joy, and emotional fulfillment. After the loss shown in the Five of Cups, here comes the Ace of Cups telling you that your heart is about to overflow with positive emotions again. This is not just about romantic love, although that could definitely be part of it. The Ace of Cups is about your capacity to feel joy and love and contentment being restored. Capricorn, you have been through so much that maybe you felt like your heart was closed off or hardened or just too tired to feel anything good anymore. But this card is telling me that your heart is healing and opening back up. New love is coming into your life. This could be a new romantic relationship, or it could be renewed love for life itself. I am seeing that you are about to experience emotions that you thought you might never feel again. Hope, happiness, excitement, pure joy, these feelings are coming back to you. The Ace of Cups is also about creative and spiritual renewal. Your creative energy is about to flow again. Your connection to spirit is deepening. You are going to feel inspired and alive in a way you have not felt in a long time. This card represents a fresh start emotionally, and it is one of the most positive cards you could possibly get. The universe is literally pouring blessings into your cup, and it is going to overflow. Everything you have been through was preparing you to receive this gift with true appreciation. You know what it feels like to have an empty cup, so when the universe fills it again, you are going to treasure every single drop. The 9th card is the Eight of Pentacles in Capricorn. This card is so perfect for you because as an earth sign, you understand the value of hard work, dedication, and mastery. The Eight of Pentacles shows someone diligently working on their craft, honing their skills, focusing on excellence. This card is telling me that part of how everything turns around for you is through your own effort and dedication. But here is the key difference. The work you are about to do is not going to feel like the struggle you have been through. The Eight of Pentacles represents work that is fulfilling, work that you are passionate about, work that leads to mastery and success. I am seeing that you might be developing a new skill or talent that is going to open doors for you. Or maybe you are finally getting recognition for skills you have already been working on in obscurity. This card tells me that your hard work is about to pay off in tangible material ways. The Pentacles are the suit of the physical world, money, career, material success. The Eight of Pentacles is saying that not only are you going to see results from your efforts, but those results are going to exceed your expectations. You are entering a period of productivity and progress. Things that you start now are going to build into something substantial and lasting. The universe is also showing me through this card that you are ready to level up professionally or financially. You have learned the lessons you needed to learn, and now you are ready to apply that knowledge in ways that bring real rewards. The Eight of Pentacles is confirmation that your destiny is indeed written in glory because you are willing to do the work to make it manifest. And finally, the 10th card is Justice in Capricorn. This is such a powerful card to end on because justice represents balance, fairness, karma, and things being set right. Everything you have been through, every bit of adversity you faced, every unfair situation you endured, the universe has been keeping track of all of it. Justice is here to tell you that the scales are balancing now. If you were treated unfairly, that is being corrected. If you gave more than you received, that imbalance is being addressed. If someone wronged you, karma is handling it. Justice is the card that says what goes around comes around. And after a period where it felt like the universe was not on your side, justice confirms that actually the universe was always on your side, and now you are going to see the proof of that. This card is about restoration and rebalancing. You are getting back what is rightfully yours. Opportunities that should have been yours all along are coming to you now. Recognition you deserved but did not receive is finally arriving. Financial abundance that was blocked is starting to flow. Justice brings truth to light, so if there were situations where you were blamed unfairly or misunderstood, the truth is going to come out and you are going to be vindicated. This card is also about legal matters and contracts working in your favor, so if you have anything like that going on, expect positive outcomes. Justice represents divine order and the universe correcting imbalances. Your destiny is written in glory because the universe is ensuring that you receive exactly what you have earned through your perseverance, integrity, and strength. Everything is turning around, not just randomly, but because it is cosmically correct for this to happen now. Capricorn, I want you to really take in what these cards are saying to you collectively. You had the Seven of Wands showing that your battles are ending. The Two of Swords showing clarity is coming. The High Priestess confirming divine guidance. The Devil showing you are breaking free from limitations. The Nine of Swords revealing your worries are ending. The Ace of Swords bringing breakthrough and truth. The Five of Cups teaching perspective shift. The Ace of Cups restoring your emotional joy. The Eight of Pentacles showing your efforts paying off. And Justice balancing everything in your favor. This is not just a good reading, Capricorn. This is a reading that shows complete transformation from adversity to triumph. The golden news is not just one thing, it is everything shifting at once. It is like you have been in a long, dark tunnel and you are finally seeing the light at the end. And as you walk toward it, you are realizing that the light is not just an exit. It is the entrance to something more beautiful than you imagined. Everything that felt heavy is about to feel light. Everything that felt stuck is about to flow. Everything that felt broken is about to be restored and made even better than it was before. Your destiny truly is written in glory, Capricorn, and these cards are proof of that. The universe is saying, I see you, I see everything you have been through, and now I am about to show you why it was all worth it. Trust what is coming, trust yourself, trust the process. The flash of change is coming, and when it does, you are going to look back at this moment and realize it was the turning point. I hope this reading brought you some comfort and excitement about what is ahead for you. The energy I felt pulling these cards was so positive and powerful. You have earned this breakthrough, Capricorn. You really have.